Hello and welcome to question 6 of the evaluation. What have you learned about technologies from the process of creating your product? I use Serif software, Serif Draw Plus x5 to create the production company logos for our opening sequence. We had only used this program a few times last year for GCSE ICT, and so I had to self-teach myself how to use the majority of the tools. The first thing I did was to insert our drawings as a picture file, then using the pen tool I carefully traced around these. Then I filled them in with colours. The CJ logo I filled with silver and then added a metallic effect over the top, as well as using the 3D tool to make the logo appear 3D. The Lotus logo was merely filled with pink, and then I added a crumpled effect over the top to make it look like petals, and then a 3D effect once more. The next piece of editing software we used again was a Serif program. This one was called Serif Movie Plus x6, which is for video editing. I just about knew how to use Serif as it had been used for my editing my task during GCSE Media Studies, but again I was unsure of how to use it to its full capacity. I self-taught myself by editing small videos including the practice task and preliminary task, as well as some other small videos. We also edited all the videos which appear of us talking in Serif. This enabled us to have a really good idea of how to edit efficiently before our main task. During this time, we learnt how to trim, crop, and also how to slow down, reverse, transform video. We also learnt how to add various audio tracks and text on screen. My favourite and the best thing we learnt was how to add effects to video, for example adding shadow and colour filters to change the overall mood of a video. We also learnt how to embed videos from YouTube. We learnt first how to upload videos to YouTube, as originally we were going to add all of our videos to our blog directly. However, the files kept corrupting and therefore we could not open them. We would start uploading videos to YouTube and copying across the hyperlinks to put into our blog. However, this appeared messy, and so we learned how to embed videos through the blog, which appeared much neater. Another program which we managed to use was SlideShare. We first created our PowerPoints, but then realised there was no way to embed them to make them look good. We then discovered SlideShare, which allowed us to upload our PowerPoints online and then embed them onto our blog. It took a lot of work and time to work out how to embed SlideShares. However, I finally worked this out by copying over HTML code into the blog. The next thing we used was Prezi. We used this in a very similar way to SlideShare. We only used this on 2 of our evaluation questions after recently working out how to complete a Prezi. These were similar to SlideShare with the embedding process, as it required us to copy over the HTML code to make it appear as if our work was on the page instead of as a hyperlink, which looked messy. The next thing we learned to use efficiently was a piece of equipment. Before our preliminary task, we had been using a Canon camera, but this was too difficult to convert to the files required for editing. We started using one of Chelsea's cameras. However, we learnt how to efficiently do this, as neither of us had really used it for video and only photographs before. After filming, we could simply insert the SD card straight into the computer and upload the video into Serif automatically without the need to convert the files. The final thing which we learnt how to do was to make the actual blog. Neither of us had actually used a blog before, and so we had to watch lots of video YouTube tutorials on how to create an effective blog. We learned how to insert pictures, use a tagging system, and put all of our work into pages effectively. Throughout the project, we were always learning new things about how to create an amazing blog, and therefore we kept improving the overall blog constantly throughout the project.